Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Daron Payne has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Spencer. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 21 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in here by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. This defense for the Bears, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Cohen now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Now they try the right side here. They juked him. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Jackson's got it over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Daron Payne in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here comes Cohen. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
A leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now a handoff as they run left side. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A shotgun snap. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now we're going to get a stoppage. What appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Off play action, Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
They snap it to Fields, buying time to his left. Finding some room at midfield, and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Matt Nagy wants the officials to take it. So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. Spot of the football going to remain right where it is. Tackle made by Chase Young. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He finds his man Johnson. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's going to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. Now Fields. Flush to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Fields got an open man. It's Schwartz. And they'll get this down to the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
On first down, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Working with 2nd and 5 now. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 29, Rodgers over the middle complete. It's Jackson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Rodgers going to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The give is to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bears could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And some room to work. That's a Packers touchdown. A His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a second down and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Rodgers now on first down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Quintez Cephus. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think